What up, world? R.I.C.H coming right back at you. Rap music is the most unique genre in the world because it's not just music, it's a lifestyle. It's how you talk, how you walk, how you dress, how you move. It's a set of rules, unwritten rules that come straight from the streets. Every neighborhood has its own codes, but the framework is always the same. Loyalty, respect, don't fold, don't tell. And here's the reality. Every rapper who makes it out carries those same rules with him. No matter how high he gets, no matter how rich he gets, the streets follow you. The rules follow you. And that's the predicament Young Thug is stuck in. He's trying to heal, but he's still in the fire. Let's talk about where this all began. Because Young Thug pointed to the root himself. He said it clear in that interview. This whole beef started because of you, Woody. Lil Woody broke into Nut's car. He took jewelry that didn't belong to him. When he realized it belonged to Donovan Nut Thomas, he tried to backtrack. He brought the jewelry back and lied, saying kids gave it to him. Nut was willing to let it slide, but his people were not. One small move turned into big consequences because the crew was not willing to let it go. Nut ended up dead, and that murder sparked everything. The street war, the retaliation, and eventually the RICO case that became Georgia's longest trial. Thug says all of that can be tracked back to Woody. One bad decision, one domino, and now everybody's paying the price. Fast forward to jail. Thug locked up 3 years. What do you have in jail? Time. Too much of it. So he calls friends, he calls family, he called Mariah the Scientist, he called 21 Savage. He vented, he spoke his mind. He thought these calls were private, but nothing in America is private. These calls got leaked and they hit the internet like bombs. He called Future stupid. He called Gucci soft. He commented on Glorilla's looks. He criticized Drake for reaching out to Metro after losing his mom. He talked to other women behind Mariah's back and now the whole world knew it. But these leaks didn't happen by accident. These were obtained through open records request. The sheriff's office let him out and the public ate him up. And why? To smear his name. Because Thug would not let go of calling Gunna a snitch. And that made him a target. Now let's talk about the betrayal. Because this is the part that still cuts Thug the deepest. He said it himself. I didn't lose a nigga to tragedy. I lost niggas to betrayal. He talking about Gunna, the plea deal. Thug says that piece of paper could have gave him a life sentence. And he can't forget it. He called it the worst kind of betrayal. Man, I'd rather die than go to prison. That's what he said. So to him, Gunna chose his life over the brotherhood. And that stings in a way only Thug can understand. But here's the other side. Gunna wanted to go home. He wanted freedom. He wanted out. And now the world is split. Who was right and who was wrong? Thug stands on principle. Gunna stands on survival. And this is why hip-hop is unlike any other genre, because these decisions don't just affect your music, they affect your legacy. Now we get to Thug's new song, Man, I Miss My Dogs. 7 minutes long, pure emotion. Thug apologizes. He says he was wrong for some of those calls. He apologizes to Mariah. He apologizes to Future. He apologizes to Gucci, but he still stands firm on Gunna. He cries. He admits that he's lost. He says, bro, I ain't got my twin. I ain't got no friends. He admits that he doesn't know what to do, that he's just fucked up. And in the interview, Bank told him, you was in there for 2 years. You was supposed to be healing. And Thug responds with the line of the year. How the fuck am I supposed to heal in the fire? That's the question. And that's a question only he can answer. So what does it mean? What's the bigger lesson? First, hip-hop is different. No other genre carries this much drama, this much real life. Second, loyalty is everything. But loyalty and survival are not the same thing. Third, YSL is over. This is a brotherhood that I can never see being fixed. Fourth, Thug is a man who cannot escape the rules. He's a star, but he's still a street dude. And fifth, this song is not just a record. It's a cry for help because he's still in the fire and he does not know how to heal. But hey, that's just my opinion. What's yours? Like, comment, subscribe, R.I.C.H. I'll be back with another one. Peace.